not how you fall, it's how you get back up. And what don't kill us make us stronger, boy. Bet that up, take a swing at us. You better hit hard, cause when we swing back, it's like, oh God.
You ever get the feeling you're being followed? So thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Zach. You guys really are like family to me. And let me start with this. I love you, Kelly. And I love my Minot people. Kelly and I really feel like you guys are family. And I remember Zach in Botno at one of those picnic shelters. He was running for U.S. House. And I thought, who is this kid? And then he started talking, and I'm like, oh, this guy is really good. North Dakota could use a guy like him. And Katrina and Zach, they have both run and lost, and they know the pain of that. Nevertheless, they persisted. They did not give up the ship, and neither did you. And that's why we have this energy here today. I've been with you in many of these districts, helping to raise money, knocking on doors with candidates, going to events. We've all been here. We've all been pounding on this boulder, many of us from when everyone said it was futile, when the press was writing the obituary of the Dem-NPL in North Dakota. But now we're starting to see the cracks. Now we are ready. And now I believe that we will win. We will win because our state and our country need us to win. We will win because the people of North Dakota are paying attention. They see what is happening here. They see their lost ag markets. They see that their money is not going as far as it used to. And meanwhile, in Congress, Congresswoman Julie Fedorchak is in a committee scolding blue states for their policies that she says raise electric rates. What about us? Our electric rates have gone up. People in North Dakota need representation. We don't need you to scold blue states. We need you to stand up for what North Dakotans need. In the last cycle, I talked about how Congress had ceded too much authority already to the executive branch, and it has only gotten worse. It has gotten much worse. We have a silent legislative branch. I also talked about the oath you take as a congressperson. I said it's not to a party. It's not to a president. It's to the Constitution of the United States of America. It's a promise to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And Julie Fedorchak has failed in that. She has failed to support and defend the separation of powers contained in that document. She has freely, and all of the Republicans in Congress have given up their say in things like the War Powers Resolution. And that matters to me because all three of my children are either active duty or married to someone who is. I want Congress to have a say, and I would make sure they did if I was your congressman. The first woman to represent North Dakota in the U.S. House of Representatives. That is a real and historic thing. But she has failed to support and defend women at every turn. She is a proud sponsor She is a proud sponsor of the Save America Act, which they say is simply a voter ID bill, but it is much more than that, and it would go into effect immediately. It would roil our election processes. She has supported everything that makes it more dangerous to be an expectant mother in the United States of America. She's failed to support and defend agriculture in North Dakota. She has cheered on the tariffs that have destroyed our markets. And now Canada and the EU and others are going elsewhere with their business. Canada and India just signed a deal where India will get first say on 40% of the potash exports from Canada. We get 80% of our potash for fertilizer from Canada. Julie Fedorchak has failed to support and defend rural health and rural schools. She has touted a $50 billion patch for rural health. But guess what? There's a $137 billion amputation coming from the big, beautiful bill, which she has bragged about so many times. So, that doesn't even count the ACA subsidies. And finally, the Republican Congress and Julie Fedorchak have failed to support and defend the least among us. When I was hungry, you fed me. When I was the stranger, you took me in. We are North Dakota Democrats because we do not make of the stranger a vilified other to blame and belittle for our problems. We are better than that, but Julie Fedorchak doesn't vote like we are. The mission of my alma mater, the U.S. Naval Academy, is to develop midshipmen morally, mentally, and physically to be leaders in the fleet, to imbue them with the finest sense of duty, honor, and loyalty. These can seem like quaint concepts, but character matters. Character in leadership matters even more. And when you let all the power flow from one part of the government, the character of that government looks like the character of our nation. We can do better. This election for Congress is about Julie Fedorchak and what she has failed to do for North Dakota. I am ready to prosecute that case, and I'm asking you to send me on my way to do that. And I believe I will not give up the ship, and I know that you won't, and I believe that we will win. Thank you.